I hope that you are doing well. So for this Sunday video, I am gonna do what's on my agenda. I know you guys enjoy those videos and I enjoy sharing them with you when I actually get ahead and I have my agenda planned out. And this week, I wanna be really prepared because there's a lot going on, not only creatively, but also with my kids. My son's birthday is on Tuesday. My daughter has a choir performance. There's also open house. There's a lot going on this week in all areas. So I'm getting ahead and planning out my agenda for this week. I also have a poll up about whether or not you want me to slow down the die cut tutorial video, which I'm totally open to do, and I don't mind doing that at all. I can even add in some text boxes as well as I'm working through that tutorial. So just let me know your input in that poll over in the community section. What am I working on this week? It is a lot, and I'm going to show you a lot of it on my desk. But one of the things that I'm working on is deleting a bunch of photos and videos and getting ready for a week in the life. Mom actually told me about this really cool app called Get Purged. I believe that's what it's called. But I will leave the information in the description box. But it really is so helpful in deleting photos. It gives you little achievements as you delete photos. It encourages you to delete at least 50 photos a day, which is awesome. So I made a little chart here because I'm hoping to delete a huge chunk of photos before Week in the Life. Tuesday, you'll of course see my reading journal spread. It's going to be 2 wrongs make a right. And then on Thursday, I'll have another Project Life, which I'll show you at my desk too. I actually took the paper from Ali Edwards, this one, and I took it digitally and I was able to extract it and like make a clipping mask and clip in some photos of a hike. And what I'm gonna do is cut those out and then take the photo and the heart and put them together. And it's gonna be really fun. And then I can just put them together on the page and have a fun way to document the hikes in our family's album. Also in this tray is some 2x2 photos for every day for the Project Life. And what I'm going to do with those actually, you guys, and I don't know if this is going to work. I need to do a little more research to see if anyone else has done this, but I want to add page protectors to my bound journal that I'm making for Project Life. And I obviously cannot use the cinch, it just won't work through the plastic. So I'm doing it manually with my hole puncher and I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna add in some page protectors and you know, I think it'll work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So I'm gonna add in some of those for February and I'm kind of excited because that's one of the things that I kind of wanted to include in my journal. And also use up my page protectors. I'm trying to move away from page protectors. I just feel like they're hard to find. It is a lot of plastic. I personally feel like I already waste a lot of paper. So I don't know, if I can reduce a little bit of plastic, I'll do that. That is what I'm working on for Project Life. And then on Friday, I'm gonna share on Instagram the next project for Scrapbooking with Friends, which is a Mandy Ford kit that is all about crafting and cats. It's awesome. I'll show you some die cuts when I get over to my desk. I also will share on my YouTube right here, I will share CutShoppe 10 on 10 project. I'm using the March Document 365 kit. In the March 365 kit, and I'm just doing it in a 4x6 book, and it's gonna be super cute and chunky, and I'm loving it. I'm hoping to get 6 months in this, but I don't know, we'll see. So that is going to be the video for Friday, and then next Sunday is gonna be my April journaling pages, and I'm very excited because I got a new stamp set designed by Mandy, and she did it for Studio Calico, so I'm very excited to use this one. And yeah, it's a lot, right? But I feel like I'm getting a plan. I am kind of ahead and I'm excited to share my agenda video with you. The main things that I've got going on this week is Project Life 2023, my reading journal 10 on 10, and then some spring journaling pages. I'm also working on, of course, clearing out my camera roll in preparation for Week in the Life 2023. Very excited, and I hope you guys enjoy this agenda video, and let's go over to my desk and I will show you what I've got on my desk as I'm sorting out different pieces for all the different projects. All right, before we head to my desk, I have to show you my scrap room is a mess and I still have not taken out the trash. I really need to. Also just vacuumed the other day, but still it looks like that. So what I have here is all the projects, and that's what I'll show you in a second. But over here, I have more projects lined up. I really wanted to try out the February Stories by the Month kit to see if I can use up pieces of that. And I did. I used up several pieces, and I'm also printing out more photos for Project Life. Plus, I printed out some photos for the Make Story kit. I was really inspired by the classroom and Allie Edwards' ideas. I also have these photos that I still haven't quite figured out, but it's a really special story with my daughter and going on the swing with her. Another photo that I have is my kids with Oma and Ice Cream Thursdays. And I just haven't figured out like how I'm going to put that together. So it's all right here, and you know, I'm just having lots of fun. In messes and just being creative all the time. All right, let's head to my desk. So let's take a look at what's on my desk. I decided for my kids this month to do collages in Project Life. So that's what I'm gonna do. Both of my kids have a double page spread, so I'm gonna do that. And I picked out some cards. Let's see, picked out green for my son and kind of this color. I'm trying to decide though if I want to use my X-Acto knife so that way I can do like a lift up journaling for my sons and my daughters. But I'm afraid that my X-Acto knife is not going to be great. So I could also just trim these photos out and then put them on another piece of paper. But I don't know. I'm still thinking it through, but I have the color blocks in case I want to use them. I mentioned my reading journal, 2 wrongs make a right. I think if I remember right, I've read a lot this month, you guys, a lot. But I want to get pictures of the masks that they wore. I know he wore a lion mask, and I think hers was a crab. So I'm going to get those type of masks and then maybe do some trees for the fall and maybe something to represent her tattoos. But I'm excited to do this very sweet, awesome book that I really enjoyed. I already told you about this one. This is another project where I'm kind of deciding. I had it in my Photoshop elements where I had these just like 5% bigger and then over on a separate side, separate piece of paper. But I may want to cut this out and then put them next to it. So like picture loving, picture loving, picture loving, and then do it that way and then spread it across both pages. So I think that that's what I'm going to do. And that's going to be my way of documenting hikes with my husband in February. This big old pile right here is my 10 on 10 for the CutShoppe. I have several photos of my daughter because she went to a green belt. I think I printed her photo. Yep, I did. But yeah, she went from orange to a green belt, so we went to her belt promotion. So that definitely got a 4x6 photo. I've also been trying to go on more walks, get some fresh air, so that's a big photo this month. So pulled out a ton of die cuts, as you can see. These flowers, a shamrock, Hello Spring, and then some color cast designs pieces. So, and photo love for my daughter's photo I think I'm going to use. So that is all 10 on 10. It's a lot, but I'm going to spread it out and then assemble it. Do still have to make the vellum insert that I love to make every month. I'll show you on January. Let's see. I just take the digital stamps and I put them on some vellum and I love the look. And then I put between our date night and absolutely love how it came together. So I just need to print that out for my 10 on 10 for March, and then I can start putting it together and you guys will see that video on Friday. These are the die cuts that came out from the video that I made. They turned out fantastic. So you have Ready for a Refresh, Current Delight, and then the bright pink, This Life, and then this one is 5 Things. So they all turned out fantastic, and I'm really happy with them. Whole pile of them, and I, again, go ahead and let me know if you want me to do a slowed down version of the tutorial. I would appreciate that. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. And lastly, I am working on my April pages for my journal, and I really want to use this stamp set from Mandy Ford. I want to use these flowers and make some purple flowers. This I want to use to make like some Easter eggs. I'm going to print out a Easter egg shape and then use this to make the patterned eggs. So I'm excited to play around with this stamp some more. I actually made time this week just to play with this stamp set. Let me grab the project real quick. I had taken a walk and then the next day wanted to play with this stamp set. So I just printed out all these photos and I was able to stamp and play. I also used her collection, Hello Happy. So I'll leave that in the description box too. But I just added in some flowers, a border, and then lots of stamping. So it turned out really fun, and I love Mandy's stamps, and I love her printables. So there you go. That is my projects on my desk. Okay, so that is what I have going on for this week, and I hope you have enjoyed what's on my agenda. I know it's a lot, but if you've been around here before, you know that like I shoot for the moon and hope for the best, and then if I can't get it done, I can't get it done, you know? I'm only one person, and I have a lot going on in other areas of my life. So I like staying busy, and scrapbooking brings me a lot of joy, and it just makes me so happy. And I love having a bunch of projects. I don't know, it's just always been that way for me. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.